I rang Murph just before. I said, sorry Murph, mate, but you've got the boot. The gaffer caught us.
And I assume you weren't allowed chicken and chips.
We was like 17 at the time. So then he's caught us, but to be fair, he was all right. And then a few days later, we went and beat Brazil 3-0.
If we were talking Great British Bake Off,
what's your choice?
Oh, I'd just do a Victoria Sponge, but I could do a good job of that. Welcome back to Live for Kitman podcast. Slightly different this week because Jonah's not very well, so I've got to go solo. I'm joined by one of the few people that are alive today that can say, I won the World Cup for my country, especially for England. So we're joined today by George McEachran. Obviously had a great time at Chelsea, did unbelievable, has come here and been exceptional since he's been here. Before we talk any more about him though, let's get straight into your five-a-side team. There's your pen.
Cheers.
Here we go. What we'll do, George, if you go through the players first and then we'll talk about them afterwards.
All right.
This team's going to be a joke, by the way.
Kepa in goal.
Kepa in goal. It's already started like an absolute joke.
At the back, I'm going to go Rudiger.
Rudiger. Nice.
I'm just going to put Tony.
It's already mental. Go on.
Two midfielders, Phil Foden and Kante.
Love it. The question is, so every episode so far this season, Chaz has been up front. Who's George going to pick? Let's be honest, he played with some unbelievable players.
Hazard.
Eden Hazard.
Oh.
Absolutely mental. Very Chelsea heavy.
Yeah.
But what a team.
It's my five-a-side team.
Come on then, how good are they? Let's go through them.
Well, Kepa's unbelievable. Probably one of the best I've seen shot stopping in training and in games, obviously.
I know what I want to talk about with him.
What?
That cup final.
Oh, yeah.
What happened there?
What
was going on?
I was sat at home actually watching it on TV.
Sorry, he lost his head.
Yeah. he stormed down the tunnel, didn't he?
Yeah, he went off.
Mad. But yeah.
Didn't want to come after him.
No, he didn't.
Wouldn't have none of it.
But Rudiger, obviously he's at Real Madrid now, but unbelievable defender. And Kante speaks for himself.
It's mad. Like, him, Vardy and Mahrez won the Premier League, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Because without those three, Leicester would probably...
bang average.
A mid-table team. And you put those three in there, and Vardy's goals, Mahrez assists, and him as an absolute destroyer in midfield, and then obviously gets huge move to Chelsea. Like, what a player. You know?
I think he struggled recently with injuries, but from what he's done before.
Phil Foden.
Phil, yeah, I was with him, obviously with the England setup.
Yeah. It's the second time we've had Phil Foden, I think, in a...
Oh yeah,
because I think Sol had him as well,
Sol
didn't he?
Yeah.
From the same thing. And then Eden Hazard.
It was out of him and Saka.
Yeah, because for anyone watching, this team's changed about 6 times today. And we could have done a 20-a-side team of ridiculous players.
I've gone with Phil.
You've settled on an unbelievable team.
And obviously Hazard up front.
I'll tell you who nearly got the call. Murphy Mahoney.
Yeah, I know.
What you sent me initially, Murphy was in. That's how good Murphy is, by the way.
Yeah.
He was in. And then when some of the other lads were like, hang on, didn't you play with Kepa? You were like, well, yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't know I could choose them, so...
Mate, if you're in the matchday squad with these players, you can choose them. That's how I say it.
I rang Murph just before. I said, sorry, Murph, mate, but you've got the boot.
Oh, you're taking Kepa. Okay, a gaffer. What are we saying for your team?
Can I go gaffer and assistant or just gaffer?
It's up to you. It's your team. Or coach, whatever.
I'm going to go Steve Cooper.
Right. Why?
Because we won the World Cup with him in India. And then I'm going to go Jody Morris, assistant. Because what we achieved at Chelsea together.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
And he signed you here?
Yeah, and he signed me here.
Signed you here. So without him, you wouldn't be here. And that would be a massive loss to us.
Yeah.
so,
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, and a kit that maybe brings back memories, or you just really like the kit, or whatever the situation is with that?
Would have to be the Europa League final one.
Europa League final. This guy's on the podcast. Mental.
Yeah.
That's good. What a great team.
Thank you.
Eden Hazard, I still can't. There was a time, by the way, Eden Hazard was best in the world now.
Yeah, and yeah.
Like,
when he was at Chelsea.
yeah, and then went to Real Madrid. I don't know. You know what's happened there, but yeah, no, what a team!
Maybe.
What a team!
Thank you.
So while we're on that, and we're talking about, you know, your gaffer.
Yeah.
What? I mean, it's a crazy question. I don't really know how you'll answer it, but what is it like to win a World Cup? That feeling must have been
unbelievable. We was out there for 6 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Well, no, 7.5 weeks, like all in all, because we went about a week before the tournament started, just to like acclimatise and that.
Yeah, of course.
Played 2 games in that week, and then obviously the main event started.
Yeah.
We had 3 group games.
Who were they against? Do you remember? If not, it doesn't matter.
No, I can't even remember.
You won them though, yeah?
Yeah, we won them. And then we had Brazil in the quarters, USA maybe.
Yeah.
And then Spain in the final.
Mental.
But couple of years before that, Spain beat us in the Euros.
Yeah.
On penalties.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of revenge.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice, isn't it?
But it was 2-0 down, to be fair. 2-0 down first half, and then Ryan Brewster. Do you remember him?
Yeah. I remember watching it all.
Yeah.
Was it on Eurosport? Or was it on...
one of the...
Yeah.
He scored just before half-time. Then I think that, like...
Yeah. Gave you a bit of
Yeah, it gave us a bit of...
Yeah.
But then we went into half-time thinking, like, yeah, we've got him. And then went out second half and we won 5-2 in the end.
Mad, isn't it? So in that team then, yourself, Phil Foden.
Yeah, so
Who else Saka?
Nah,
No?
he
Later
didn't.
than
Jadon Sancho came for a few games, and then Dortmund at the time called him back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we had Morgan Gibbs-White,
Yeah.
Conor Gallagher,
It's a good team, isn't it?
Angel Gomez,
Who was in goal?
Curtis Anderson, good keeper.
Yeah.
Sessegnon,
Mental, isn't it?
Mark Gurhey. Who else was there?
What a team.
Emil Smith-Rowe.
It's unbelievable. So you told me something a week ago, some story about room service or something?
Oh yeah, I used to share with Phil, and it was after one game. Because over there we'd play at night,
right?
Because it was so hot.
So hot, yeah.
And after the game, now we've gone back to the hotel and we're just laying there starving, and obviously all the food's gone. And we was like, let's just get room service. Like, we're starving, so what can we do? It was like 1 a.m. or something, and at first I was like, nah, and then Phil was like, nah, let's just do it. So we phone reception. I think we just got like chicken and chips or fried chicken and chips. But basically the gaffer caught us.
And I assume you weren't allowed chicken and chips.
We was like 17 at the time. So then he's caught us, but to be fair, he was all right. And then a few days later we went and beat Brazil 3-0. So it was all right.
That's mental. Yeah, shows that it didn't really matter, did it?
No,
the room service, because you went and won anyway. Oh, brilliant.
And then we went and won the tournament, so that was forgotten about.
Was there any moment during the tournament where you were like, we got a chance here, we can win this thing? Or was it just like that from the start? Like you got there and you were like, do you know what, we're decent?
Yeah, but it started from probably the Euros.
Yeah.
Because we got so close then.
Yeah.
Obviously, we had an unbelievable team, unbelievable gaffer and backroom staff and that. So we went into the tournament thinking like, this is our chance. And then we won. I think we won all the group games.
Yeah.
Like pretty comfortably. I think the trickiest game that I played was against Japan.
Right.
We only won 1-0.
Why was that so tricky?
I don't know. To be fair, I think it went into extra time and I was so like tired. I've asked to come off and like midway through the extra time.
Yeah.
Because it was just so hot. Like the humidity was like 80%.
Yeah.
And they were just so like nippy and obviously they were used to the heat and things like that. So yeah, that was probably the trickiest game.
And then the next round, who did you have?
I think it was USA.
Right.
Yeah, because we first of all we was in the city, then we'd have to travel, but like the travel was planes, so it was all over. It was all over the country. It wasn't just like
you look at Qatar this time, and you could get from one ground to another in 45 minutes. So it wasn't close. It was distance. It's crazy, isn't it, when they do that? Because it's a World Cup and you're playing so much, so often, like so close together these games.
Yeah. And
it's just the
and
distance.
all the travelling and just takes it out of you as well.
Of course it does. Of course it does. Well, we've seen that. Like our league is so north.
Yeah, north.
We're just travelling all the time. Like this week, or last week, we had Notts County, Bradford all within the space of 4 days. Like mental. And then Reading Tuesday night. And it's only just down the road, but it's still another travel, a late one back. Yeah. And then what we got after that, Salford
away.
Coming up. Like,
and then is Gillingham away?
It takes it out of you, doesn't it? I think Gillingham's at home on the Tuesday, but it definitely takes it out of you.
No, 100%.
Should we jump on to the kit quiz?
Yeah.
Do you want to have a go at it?
Yeah.
Because Dokes...
Who won? You and Dokes?
Oh, no, it's not me against you.
Oh.
This is, I'll show you kits, you guess what team it is.
Okay, cool.
You got 30 seconds to guess the teams based on the kits. Dokes got 12, I think.
How many is there?
It doesn't matter. You got 30 seconds.
Oh, 30 seconds.
Yeah,
that's
and
my
get
time.
as many as you can.
Cool.
Yeah, I think Dokes got 12, didn't he, Matt? And who's second after that? Was it Youngie? Did he have 11? And then Murphy had 10, 9? I think so.
I'm going to be terrible at this.
Well, I did wonder. And Jonah was like, he's going to be terrible at this. Because, yeah. Are you ready? Is Matt ready with the timer?
Wait, so what are you going to do? Show me?
I'm going to spin it around.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you a kit.
Yeah.
You guess what team it is. And then I'll flick to the next kit.
All right, cool.
All right? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Matt, are you ready? Go.
Hull.
Good.
Fulham. Notts.
No.
Oh, Newcastle.
Newcastle. You can skip if you need to. But...
Skip. Charlton. Gillingham.
No.
Oh. Skip. Peterborough. Palace. Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
Newport. No.
Oh, we're out of time. Oh, Newport.
Was it Newport?
It was Newport. We'll give you it.
How many was
that?
7. Oh, George.
Giving him Newport, which is generous.
I'm giving him Newport. Well, I think he was there. He was there. What's that?
Did I beat Youngie?
No, Youngie got 11, but Rush only got 7.
He's a spaceman, isn't he?
He's a spaceman. Brilliant. Did you come up with a question for me, by the way?
Yeah.
Should we do that now?
Yeah.
Let's do that now. Go on then.
MasterChef.
Yeah.
Who would win out of you and all the staff?
And all the staff. What are we cooking?
You're cooking. Thai green curry.
Right. Not me. I don't have time to cook. I don't cook.
Okay.
If I can, I just buy takeout and whatever.
Jonah.
Jonah still lives at home with Mum, so he
yeah.
never cooks anything ever.
He ain't got a Scooby.
He ain't got a Scooby.
Mildy. Miles off it. Nah.
You don't think? Nah. Gaffer? I don't know.
Doesn't strike me as a cooking man.
No, it doesn't strike me as a cook. Who else we got? Jack, the physio? Maybe.
Nah.
He's in good shape though, the boy. So
Yeah,
maybe
to be
he's
fair,
like cooking for himself at home.
I think he'll just cook a chicken, broccoli and rice.
KB's way off it. It's not him.
Yeah.
I'm not having that. No chance. Not him.
Hats could be up there.
I reckon Hats. I think Hats has got... I think he spent some time in the kitchen. I think he could be the one. So I'm going to go away in Hatswell, assistant manager. Yeah. I think he would win MasterChef. I'd be out first week. If it was baking cakes, if we were talking Great British Bake Off...
What's your choice of cake?
I'd just do a Victoria Sponge, but I could do a good job of that, I think.
So you're going for Hats?
Yeah, I'm going for Hats. Yeah.
Good choice.
I think he wins MasterChef. And also, if I don't say him, he'll come scream at me or something. He's a scary man when he wants to be. Cool. So let's go right back to the start. Chelsea.
Yeah.
I mean, you were obviously there. What age did you go in?
7, I think. 6 or 7. 7.
Right, so you were there for a long time. You come all the way through the system. Your brothers, were they both there or just Josh?
Yeah,
or?
Josh was obviously there, and Zach left when he was about 13.
Right.
Because he just didn't like it.
Didn't fancy
it.
it.
Yeah, when he was...
It's fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is mad, because Stokes put Zach in his
I know,
5-0 team, because he was like, this boy was incredible, and just...
When
He said you'd fully understand him putting Zach in, because he's
good.
Class. So you come all the way through. What type of players, who were the players in your age group when you were coming through, especially like towards the later years, and the ones that really were striving ahead? Like
I had Mark Gurhey, one at Palace now.
Yeah.
Conor Gallagher. Dujon Sterling, he's at Rangers.
Yeah.
Reece James.
Yeah. It's a hell of a team, isn't it?
Yeah.
What an age group, like.
And then there's a few like year above, like Trevor Chalobah.
Yeah. Where was Mason Mount? Where did he fit?
Yeah,
he was
year above. Yeah, year above.
Yeah.
Declan Rice.
Yeah.
He was in Kempy's.
Yeah, of course.
Kempy's, yeah.
Yeah, they're good mates, aren't they?
Yeah,
we saw a picture of... there was a picture online. It was Declan Rice, it was Mason Mount and Kempy. And it said, here's a picture of Declan Rice and Mason Mount. And who's the other guy? So I screenshot it and sent it to Kempy. Because it was class. Yeah, you weren't happy. No. I commented on it. That's Dan Kemp.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, he was in with all of them.
Yeah. So you've known Kempy a long time then?
Yeah. Since I was probably, 8.
Such a small world, isn't it? Football?
Yeah.
Like, you can do the rounds and you can go and do different things, and then you still end up coming back together with people that
you knew
you knew from years ago. In terms of coaches, obviously you had Jody towards the
I had Jody
from
end. 18s.
Right. But other coaches? We don't have to have heard of them. Just anyone that really had an impact on you as a person or a player that.
Frank O'Brien, his name is, from Chelsea when I was 16, under 16s.
Right.
Very good coach. And then when I was coming up, Joe Edwards.
Yeah.
Worked with Frank Lampard and obviously Jody.
And Ed.
Yeah, Ed. Ed Brand.
Yeah.
I'd say them 3 or 4 coaches.
Probably the ones that impacted you the most. So there's a big jump from an under-18s team to a first team. And then I'm doing my research for this, and I see you're on the bench in the Europa League final.
Yeah.
So you're in the squad in the Europa League final. How do you go from being like an 18 in a group of unbelievable players, and then you're in with all of these world-class players, which obviously allows you to pick this crazy five-a-side team? Like, how was that experience going to like a major European final as part of a squad? Like,
to be fair, the first time I went with them was, I think I went to 2 of the group games.
Yeah.
I don't know, there was
somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere in the world, like mad countries. But then I didn't go to the semis, quarter semis.
Right.
And then I ended up going to the final against Arsenal in Azerbaijan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great experience. The party after was a bit mad.
Go on, man.
No, we obviously finished the game celebrating in the changing rooms. Then we went back to the hotel, and there was like a penthouse.
Yeah.
And they like hired it out.
Yeah.
Then all the families come.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, had
to get
food,
everyone together.
drinks and everything.
Yeah.
And we all most of us ended up staying up till late, till like 5 a.m. We had a flight the next morning, so it was all shattered, and
yeah,
you can use your imagination.
Oh, I bet that was a good night.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's do some kit stuff.
Yep.
So, favourite kit as a kid?
Probably one of the Real Madrid ones.
Yeah? You like a Real Madrid shirt, did you? Wasn't it? I liked a Real Madrid shirt when I was younger. It was always good. Which one? Anyone in particular?
No, all of them really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that first one where Beckham went there, and it had Ben Q. Siemens on the front, and then like the Adidas with like the bits that go down.
Have you watched the Beckham?
I have.
Good enough.
Oh, how good is it? I finished it last night. I wanted to cry.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's talking about retiring and this, that, and the other, and I thought, this guy should have played forever.
Yeah, I know.
I love Beckham when he was a player anyway.
I didn't know how much like he actually went through with that.
It's incredible, isn't it?
With the
But I remember going to watch England against... They played Iceland and Japan in the space of like 3 or 4 days at City of Manchester Stadium when it was called that, before it was the Etihad, where Man City had just kind of taken it over. And I remember we went and watched these 2 games, me and a couple of mates, and we were right down in the corner, and he was taking a corner, and he was just... Like, he was so good, and he worked so hard off the ball, and no one ever saw it. And then I went to England-Croatia at Wembley. I think Lamps scored a penalty at the end. I think it was like 5-0 or something. And Beckham come on, and he had 17 on his back, because it was one of his last games. And he come on, and the whole of Wembley just stood up. And everyone was like standing ovation, like 80,000 people. Even the away fans were just like, everyone was like, because he was incredible. But to watch the documentary and see what he's been through is mental.
Do you reckon it was a sending off?
No, I didn't think so at the time. Come on. Simeone knew what he was doing, let's be honest. You reckon? No.
He knew what he was doing though, didn't he, Simeone? Even he said it wasn't a send off.
Yeah, of course. He was like, that's not a red card. I just felt a connection. I went down. Shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
But it's not a red card, is it? Even today, that's not a red card.
No.
And back then,
I don't know with VAR.
God.
VAR's.
Yeah, maybe. Mental. Cool. Home, away or third kit? If you had to, if you were going to buy one, would you buy a home shirt at your club, an away or a third?
Right now?
Right now.
With Swindon?
Well, whoever. If it was Chelsea...
With Swindon, I'm doing the home kit.
The home kit, yeah?
Because we haven't won in that kit.
Oh, wow. You're right. He is right, isn't he? Wrexham 5-5.
Doncaster 0-0.
Doncaster 0-0. And then Bradford. Is that the only 3 times we've won that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, no, you're right. Oh, no, you've said it now. Oh, God.
Sorry, mate.
It's fine.
Get the third kit out.
Yeah, get the third kit out. It won't be long, I'm sure.
What colour is that?
I can't tell you that on this podcast.
Oh, sorry.
They got to wait and see.
I forgot we was on the pod.
We're just having a chat, George. What boots have you got right now?
Tiempos.
Tiempos, the
Pink one,
things. Yeah. You've only got moulds and studs, one pair of each. You wear them every day. Do you clean them? No. You just wear. It's mental. When he first come in, you had one pair of boots, and they were hanging, and you just wore them every day, and you wore them every game, and you just cracked on.
For me, when you get comfortable in a pair of boots, and then you go to another, like a fresh pair, and it feels weird on your feet and what's not. But yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
the Tiempos are nice, and they seem to be doing the job because you're playing pretty well at the moment.
Cheers, mate.
Cut or long socks?
Cut.
Cut. By cut, we mean there's no foot.
Yeah.
It's just like a sleeve for your leg. Here's a great one. Homemade shin pads or real ones? So like some of the lads just cut out a thing and wrap some tape around it.
Real.
You're real. You got those orange
Unless I forgot my shin. Wow.
Yeah, and then we make some.
Yeah.
But we don't forget.
Yeah, you never forget it, so never have that problem.
And any kit superstitions? Is there anything you do? Like, do you put a boot on before the other, or?
Nah, I just have to. When I walk on the pitch, my left foot's first.
Oh, really? What is that? For any reason, or just? Do you not? So what I do, and this is mad because I'm not even playing. I don't.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I don't stand on the lines.
Oh, the white lines.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Why?
So I don't know. I just feel really weird if I stand on the lines.
Have you always done that?
So like in a warm up and that, I'll be stepping over the lines.
Have you always done that though?
Always, ever since I started the job. Probably before.
Really?
Even like coaching before, I would never step on the lines. I don't know. I don't know why.
Has Johnny got any?
That I've noticed. Probably not really. He's very particular with everything he does though. So he has to have things a certain way. And
See Beckham with that.
Oh my God.
Mad,
it's not mental. Fair play to him.
Yeah,
Jonah's a bit like that, We have to do things in a certain way.
Yeah,
He has his list and we check everything off, for every game so that we know we've got everything and things we've got to be. So like when we set the changing room up, he does certain bits and I do other bits. So I'll always do the boots. And he'll always do because the towels we wrap it all in, but then he'll take the shorts out and put them on top and make it all look nice and that. And then we'll do shin pads together or I'll do sliders. Like there's certain things that we do. It's more a routine rather than a superstition.
Yeah.
But if the routine goes wrong, and we're all over the shop.
Heads all over the
gap. When we walked into Bradford last Saturday.
Yeah.
And so Bradford's a really weird shape, the changing room.
It's loads of stairs, isn't it?
Yeah, but when you actually get in the changing room, it's a weird kind of L-shaped room. It's really weird. Previous years, there's been hooks all the way around so you can put the shirts up. We get in there this year, there's that back wall where Kempy was, there was just one hook.
Oh, really?
So we had to hang the shirts up at some weird kind of, and then put the towels, and it was there were certain areas where there was 4 hooks. And you could do it in other areas where there was none because they had been broken off or they hadn't replaced them or whatever. There was a screw in the wall at one of them, so we used that to hang shirts on it. It was really weird, and that just threw me off for the whole day. It was not the one for me.
Maybe why we lost.
Yeah, could be.
Could be.
I don't know if it had any bearing
Yeah.
on performance, but I mean, it could have done. Because, you know, maybe it was my mood when you walked in. I was like...
Angry. It's your fault, mate.
Swindon. So, before we go into this time...
Yeah.
You came on trial once before, didn't you?
A few years back, yeah.
That was like, what, 2020? 21?
Yeah, 2020 or 2021, I think.
Bengani, yeah.
Bengani, yeah.
Just after the takeover had happened, you come in on trial and then obviously, you know, we had, I don't know, weren't successful for whatever reason, but then you come back. And when you come back, me and Jonah are like...
Seen you before.
You've been here before. We've seen you before. And then, yeah. Class, like, since you come back in, how's it been? Like,
yeah, it's been good. Obviously, when I come in last year, came in at February time.
Yeah. You had been here a little while training before, though, hadn't you? Before you got a deal, was that right?
No, only like 2 days.
Right.
It was like 2 days.
Okay, cool.
And then, I think I signed on the Monday because we couldn't get it done on the Friday.
Of course.
I played every game since, and then obviously the new gaffer come in. Done pre-season with him, and then
It was a tough pre-season, wasn't it? Keep running, George.
No. Oh mate, that was mental. How mad was it?
Yeah, but it's good though because everyone's like at a level
yeah,
in terms of their fitness, and the start we've had to the season's been really good. I mean, the last couple of games maybe we've had a bit of a wobble, but I mean, Notts County away, Bradford away, it's tough games that. You know, but I think we've started really well, and even in those games, we've had chances. We've played all right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, it's not like we've been steamrolled. Like it's not. So I think it's kind of set you all up ready for a good season. We hope.
No, definitely. Obviously, at the time we were all like, oh. But obviously in the long run it does help you.
Helps massively. And it was good. Like the thing for me was even on day one, you did your running, and then we were on the grass doing football in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And it was right, this is how we're going to play. This is what we're going to do. And right from that first moment, it was, let's get this right.
Put in there, like...
Yeah, their stamp on it.
Yeah,
the philosophy, the way they're going to play, which is good. Like, you never know what you're going to get when a new gaffer and assistant come in.
Yeah.
And, like, they're like, right, you're doing this amount of running this morning. And you're thinking, oh, my God. But then we went straight over and played football. So.
On the... what's it called? Regime. What's
the schedule?
Yeah, the schedule. Yeah. It will have like 3 sessions: running, football, and then gym.
Yeah.
And then we're getting home at like 4:30, shattered.
Yeah. Because you haven't stopped since 8 o'clock in the morning.
And then you got to do the next day, and then the next day.
But we did a lot in a short space of time, didn't we?
But it's all worth it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's working, or it seems to be.
Yeah.
So that's good. So this group, obviously you've been a part of 2 groups now.
Yeah.
How good is this group? Because when we spoke to Dokes, we spoke to Youngie, they love this group. They think the togetherness is top. You know, how do you find it yourself? Because you're slightly different you're a slightly different character to maybe a Youngie who's quite a loud, boisterous, you know, out of himself character, whereas you're a bit more reserved and a bit quieter. How do you find the group? Like what?
I think we're very tight as a group. Obviously, it helps when you're winning.
Of course.
Obviously, we've lost two on the bounce now, but I don't think that will rattle people. But I think it's a very tight group, and we've got everything to be successful. But we just got to show it on the pitch. Yeah. Because off the pitch, I think little things like the singing with Jonah, like that togetherness you don't really see it elsewhere.
No, and we so we obviously have only seen here, you know, on a day-to-day basis. But obviously, other players been all over the place.
Yeah.
And so when you guys come in and you're like, this place, like this is togetherness. This is like. You know, we haven't seen anything like this before, and that's what we're getting from a lot of the boys. So it can only bode well, can't it? And you're all talented lads, so you know, if we can get everyone ticking and everyone working at the same time, like we have been, you know, for most of the season so far, I think we've got a really, really good chance.
Same.
What I want to do at this point is just talk about the live experience that people have been paying for and coming in for. We've got 2 people in today, I think, for Josh's birthday. Is that right? Yeah, for Josh's birthday. The guys are in today, so they've come in to see George. If you're interested in coming in and sitting on the green sofa and enjoying us with Jonah, having a chat, then just contact me or contact James at the club. You can come through our social media or whatever works for you. And then we can get you on the green sofa for an upcoming episode. We've got some good stuff coming up as well, so keep your eyes peeled for those announcements. Just want to talk about our sponsors. Our principal sponsor, Infra3, invaluable, the amount that they help us out. I think they're going to come in and watch another episode soon. So huge thank you to them. We've got Mad Mash Media, Matt Edwards, who comes in, who's here behind the camera. He comes in and he works on every episode for us and makes what we do that is very amateur make it look very professional. And we've got Tivegrove, our big quiz sponsor, which moves us nicely into today's quiz. Which, because Jonah's not here, Matt is going to be our quiz master today, and it's me against George.
Come on.
So, I can't remember. Oh, you all ready?
Just seeing if it's works.
Right. Oh, it works. Hang on, I need a drink. We got serious now because we've all sat forward.
So
we are ready.
Jonah has sent me in the questions from his sick bed, bless him.
Here we go.
But I will stay behind the screen because no one will see my face. Right. Last time I did a quiz, it didn't end so well because I got one of the answers slightly wrong.
Yeah,
so,
he said I had it right, but apparently I had it wrong.
So hopefully this one goes a little bit better. George, you've already tested the buzzer. It works.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah,
so,
should we do it again? Oh, hang on.
Yeah, there it is.
It works. You've got to hit it hard.
Right.
What are the rules, Matt? Hit the buzzer.
The rules are...
First to hit it gets to answer.
I'll ask a question. If it's a buzzer question, I'll tell you beforehand.
Love it.
If it's directed at one of you in particular, again,
some of them ones. And this is serious, George.
Yeah, no, I'm
this is serious.
In the game.
Right, and what's the scores in the
I think the players are winning about 4-1 at the moment. I think there was a draw somewhere.
Is that...
Yes, I think we drew with Rush. I don't know how we managed to draw. But we drew with Rush. I don't get it. But yeah, I think we're losing. Jonah got well and truly beat by Dokes last time.
Dokes is a clever guy.
Clever lad. Right.
So, on to the first question, and this is a buzzer question. So get ready. How many games was Jody Morris in charge for last season?
He got
18.
18, correct.
How do you know that? No, hang on.
Right.
What?
How does he... Has Jonah told you what the answer is?
No.
How do you know that?
Surely it's how many games you played last season as well.
No, I missed one
it?
due to injury, but I played 17.
But Hoops, you would go for that buzzer pretty quickly. Did you know the answer?
I was going to guess.
Oh, okay.
What would you have said?
I was going to say 22, which would have been high.
Right, so 1-0 George.
1-0 George.
Second question, again, another buzzer. He's like the buzzer questions this week.
Oh, God.
Which 3 teams got promoted from League 2 last season? George got there first. He got underneath your hand there.
Orient, Stevenage and Carlisle.
Right. The issue is in the question here.
What?
So I'm going to need a 4th team because he just says which 3 teams got promoted from League 2 last season. Obviously, 4 teams get promoted.
Oh, yeah.
3 teams automatically.
And then the playoffs.
Carlisle were through the playoffs. So if you can give me the other team who got automatically promoted.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
3, 2, 1. Hoops, can you answer?
I want to say Northampton.
Northampton.
So what? Does he get the point?
So who gets the point?
What?
The point for that.
How have you got? I've said 3. You've said 1.
Yeah, but
he's completed the answer to the question.
okay. Leighton Orient, Stevenage, Northampton, and Carlisle.
Leighton Orient, Stevenage. No, go
Leighton
on.
Orient, Stevenage.
Go on.
Is that 1-1?
1-1.
Get in. I don't know how I've won that point, but I'll take it.
Right, we're on the buzzer again. Hoops, you're a little bit slow in your reactions.
I know.
Maybe it's because you're going up against a professional footballer.
It's because I'm the other
Maybe
way.
It's age.
I can't do it with my left. I've got to go right, so I'm coming.
Right, okay,
over.
excuses.
Coming
There we
over.
go. So, question number 3. George, how many games have you played for Swindon?
Oh.
This is a buzzer, so Hoops, you can go.
Oh. 31.
Nope. So I'll take... You'll get a point if you get closer.
How many have you played this season?
I'm not telling you.
I'm going to go
Oh, no.
29.
No.
You're closer.
28.
No,
26.
No.
26?
How can it be? You played 18 last season,
No, I did-
17 last season. Because if Jody Morris is in charge for
Must-
18, you played 17. And then we've played 11 league games this season.
I haven't played 1.
Or have we played 12 league games this season?
No, 11. I
Don't
haven't
shoot
played
the
And
messenger.
then, what about League
No,
Cup?
that's wrong.
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
Tell
'Cause
Jonah
there's-
down the camera.
There's League Cup. isn't
Jonah,
there?
you're wrong,
There's
mate.
Peterborough away. You played in that, didn't you? So that's
No,
12.
league games. How many league games?
But you
you
didn't
played?
say league games.
Doesn't
You
say
just
league
said
games,
how
just
many
how many
games.
games.
No, I didn't play Peterborough. I played.
I don't know where he's getting his stats from.
Isn't it your Mr. Reliable website?
What, Transfer Market? Oh, yeah. Transfer Market. You're letting us down again.
Right, whatever it is, for the answer I've got here, George
You're
is closer.
closer.
2-1
You
to
get the
George.
point. 2-1, George. Right, come on.
Buzzer again.
Oh, God.
Oh. I'm going to have to rely on you guys heavily, or I might have to do some Googling very quickly. But the question is, please name me 4 players to play for both Swindon and Chelsea. He hasn't given me
George
any
McEachran,
options.
Charlie Colkett, Dabo, and... Oh, God, 4.
Wait, I gotta give him a chance to get this fourth.
Oh, who's the 4th? Oh, no.
How long?
Oh, Kempy. Does that count?
No.
No, because you never played for...
He never played for
Oh.
Chelsea, did he?
No, he did, but...
But did he play for like a professional game for Chelsea?
Go on.
Are those 3
Those
right?
3 are right.
Those 3 are definitely
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Dion Conroy.
Oh, no. No, he never played for Chelsea. I know he did as a youth player. But then I could have Kempy. He never played for Chelsea's first team, surely. Surely not.
Did the other 3?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a
Nah,
good
these
shout.
questions,
This
Jonah's miles off it.
I
They might
know
have,
he's not very well, but...
they might have played in like a...
Hang on, I think we've got an answer from our viewers. What are we saying?
Ben Oddle, Dennis Wise.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Ben Oddle, Dennis Wise, Gus Poyet. Oh, God.
Oh, we're way off it.
Oh, we're way off it.
Right, I think you boys are off it more than Jonah in this one. So
Yeah, but
we'll
you didn't
move on
give
to
you
the
any
next one, saying you've absolutely failed that miserably.
We have failed that.
But the guests have bailed you
Yeah,
out.
I've failed us. It's easy when you're not in the quiz, though.
Right, so still 2-1,
Yeah.
George.
How many we got left?
We've got 2 left.
Oh, God. It's still 2-1. What?
Right, again a buzzer one.
Oh, God.
I love Jonah's questioning, but I'll make it grammatically correct.
Sorry, Jonah.
Who's played more career games? Tom Brewitt or Dan Kemp?
Brew.
Kempy.
Dan Kemp.
Yes!
Makes it 2 getting to the last
More
question.
career games.
Yeah, he's played more professional
Apparently
games.
so. Tom Brewitt has 170.
'Cause remember,
Dan Kemp has 194.
Kempy's played at MK Dons, Leyton Orient, Hartlepool, Swindon. Like,
Yeah, but Brew's been...
Brew's been Morecambe, America somewhere,
Yeah.
and then here.
I thought you played
Whereas,
it.
like, Kempy was on loan for a whole season at Hartlepool. So he would have played 40-odd games there. Like,
Right. A quick game's a good game. So on to
Sorry.
I'll
on to
let
the
you have that
final
one, 'cause
question.
this next one wins.
yeah,
Next one
2-2.
wins. Okay.
No buzzer?
Blame Jonah for the questions, not me.
Is it a buzzer?
It's a buzzer.
Oh, God.
Name all the goal scorers in our 5-3 win against Sutton. This has to just Swindon goal scorers because he hasn't given me the 3 Sutton players.
Caney. Youngie.
I can't even remember the game.
Rush. Chaz. Kempy.
Young scored 2.
Yeah. I've got to take it. I've got to take it. Can we do another one?
Oh,
Because
all the
I don't really want to
questions.
take that off
why?
you.
That's the rules. I mean, you got one wrong in the middle, which then should have been a pass over to me. But, you know, Matt's the quizmaster, and if he says you win, then you win.
Do I win?
So, well
Oh.
done, George. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm not happy. Cheers, Jonah. No, in all seriousness, hopefully Jonah's better by tomorrow because I need him. Yeah, I think that kind of wraps us up. Obviously, we've got Newport this weekend, so tickets are still available. Come and grab them. Come and support the lads. George, how much of a difference does it make when it's loud in here
Yeah.
and people have a go?
Yeah, come along.
Good.
We need you.
Support the lads, and then we can get back on track. If you're not following on the TikTok, the Instagram, the Twitter, Facebook, wherever else we are, then jump on that. Been some really interesting stuff in the last couple of weeks on the TikTok, including a video of Jonah singing that's now had over 5 million views. So have a look on that.
That's it now.
mental, isn't it?
5 million.
5.2 I think is on now. That's mad. But yeah, hope you've all enjoyed it. We'll see you next time for another episode of Life of a Kitman. Cheers, George.
Thank you. Thank you.